Mother, is it wrong to feel warm and affectionate when you're with a boy you really like?
No, dear, it is not wrong.
In this video, we look at Tom Misch's movie. I've set up a backing track for use within this video, but I'll also set it up in another video so you can use it for practicing. You can even use it for karaoke if you wanted to. The song opens with a really sweet sounding glide synth over top of an old silver screen era soundtrack. For our purposes in the backing track, I've used the dialogue from an old 1950s PSA and just a quick synth progression I put together in place of the glide progression in the song. In the original track, the synth plays through the progression once, and then the guitar comes in. The first chord is a C major 7th. Second chord is a B minor 7th. Followed by a B flat major 9. Then a G. And sliding down to an A note. Literally A, not a note. Just the note. The song is in 3/4 time. Each chord of the progression lasts for 2 bars. So you can think of it in groupings of 6, and the flow of the song seems to maintain that. So rather than having a 3/4 waltz feel to it, it has a slowed down 6/8 feel to it. At least that's how I think about it. So each chord is played as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You begin by sliding into the chord, which allows for a full bar. The next bar is the single stroke of the chord. Now, whether you choose to pluck them as I am, or pick them or brush them with your thumb is up to you. In the original recording, it has a bit more of a pop sound to it, which is why I'm using a pluck. Okay, so again, sliding in for a full bar, and then the pop. And I'll just get the metronome on this.
Mother, is it wrong to feel warm and affectionate when
And it's at 123 beats per minute.
No, dear, it is not wrong.
And a quick note that last A, you actually slide down to it. So it's, you hear the very distinct slide. So, I'll go through it one more time. Starting with the C major 7th.
It is not wrong.
So the guitar plays through that progression twice, and then the first lead line comes in.
No, dear, it is not wrong.
Let's have a look at the second lead line in the song, which is a really sweet sort of turnaround. And what's nice about it is it's done in octaves with the bass playing the same thing underneath. When I first listened to it, it sounded as though the octaves were being played on the guitar. So, you know, a la Wes Montgomery. But then you hear toward the end of the line that it is the bass playing it. So what we'll look at in this video is a version without the octaves, making the assumption that the bass is playing the entire part as well, an octave lower. Now, once you have the notes, you can go ahead and set it up for octaves on the guitar if you choose. And of course, the line is only played once in the song. And that takes care of the first section of the song. Now we'll move on to the chorus. Okay, let's look at the chorus. The charts that I'll have on screen will show you the following. So the chords in the charts that I'm showing you are abbreviated forms of the chords you're actually playing. And I'll show you how that works. Here's the bass line. So the extended chords that I hear over the bass line are a C6, a B minor seventh, followed by an E ninth suspended fourth, an A minor seventh, and then a D9 suspended fourth, entering again with a C6 to a B minor seventh, to an E9 sus4, it might be a sus second, to an A minor seventh, and then down to a G9 suspended fourth. But because the guitar isn't playing the bass, you're only seeing a portion of that chord. So for example, if the first chord is a C6, like this, the guitar only plays this portion, not that bottom C. But in this chord, it still sounds like a C. without the bass. The second chord, the B minor 7th, is similar. If I take the bass note off, it's still a B minor 7th. However, the next chord, the E 9th chord, on its own sounds like a B minor until you hear the E beneath it. And then it's an E 9th suspended chord. Following that is the A minor 7th, which again is fine with the A in the bass. Now the next chord sounds like now the next chord without the bass sounds like a C major. However, there's a D beneath it in the bass. And it's the D 9th suspended 4th. So if you're not playing with a bass player, you might want to use these chords. Etc. If you listen closely to the chords in the chorus, you can definitely hear the 6th note in the C here, but it's muted. So it's very, very subtle. The notes that ring through are the E and the G. Again, from that C 6th chord. So what I've done to avoid confusion is I've dropped out that 6th in the charts, which is why I said that I'd be showing you abbreviated chords. So all that you'll hear are the upper notes. Now the way that I've named these is not according to the larger chord that the entire band is playing, but just according to the smaller chord that you're playing on the guitar. Okay, and now we'll look at the lead line in the chorus. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you find that useful, or some of it useful. If you did, please click like and subscribe. I'm working on a couple more videos right now I hope to have out soon, and I'll see you in the next video.
It is not wrong.
I hope you find some value in this content. I'd be better off to do the Mr. Rogers, switch back into my shoes and walk out of the front door.